Hello everyone! It's summer here in Krasnodar, so people go to Sochi on a vacation. They want to wear light things, so we try to help them. Today I'll show you a review of a dress. I decided to show it to you because it has a lot of interesting details. The dress is made of chiffon and is sheer. This is an underdress. The chiffon frieze was cut on the bias. The neckline and the armholes were processed with a binding, the side seams with inverted seam, and the bottom with a baby hem. These two dresses are very elegant. We also have a very long scarf. It can be put on a head, on a waistline. What I want to say is that people want to wear loose and interesting clothes when going on a vacation. Let me tell you about this dress. I moved the underdress aside for now. It's very elegant. What makes it beautiful is that the fabric was cut on the bias. I'll show you how to cut on the bias next time, how to work with the seams, how to steam them off. You should be very careful. We've also talked about baby hem. The dress is very elegant, and the lavender color is just gorgeous. I put it aside. Now let me tell you about this dress. I want you to understand that it's a mistake to make the open clothes when going to the seaside. Nowadays, people make a lot of items with the long sleeves to hide from sun. If you don't cover your body when going to the Black Sea, for example, you will get sunburnt. When going to the beach, cover your head and put on something with the long sleeves. The first undercut is right under the chest. Here we have an opening. We have the 2 cm plackets on each side, with a couple of layers of the inseam ruche. Its edges were not processed. You can see that we moved the chest tuck here. This part is gathered. Here we have a raglan. Having a good basic pattern, you won't have any problems. This undercut is not of the close fit. There's one more undercut a bit lower than the waist, and there's one more lower. Look at this binding. It's amazing. We have 2 strings here. They look very beautiful. I make a small bow here. The ruche makes the dress look really good. Here we have a raglan, long sleeve, overcast, binding, and the strings. This undercut is only at the front. The 2 undercuts which are lower are at the both sides. I'll put a dress on a table to show you. I think that you also read the fashion magazines, so you know that the most elegant dresses can be a very simple design. What makes the dress expensive? Simple design, expensive fabric, and the right color. We can make the clothes ourselves. We used just 1 layer of fabric for this dress. Here we have a usual bias binding. In between the main fabric and the bias binding, we sewed in the ruche of several layers. 4 if I'm not mistaken. They are gathered, so it looks very good. The bindings are also very beautiful. The placket is small, so our tailors even managed to stitch it on a sewing machine. It goes to the undercut. This seam is also processed with the bias binding. Let's have a close look at the seams. We processed the bottom with a baby hem. Here we have a bias binding on the same fabric. We haven't used an overlock at all. This binding also looks very elegant. Don't be lazy and start sewing. The dress is very beautiful. The side seams are inverted. Before the ruffle, we also have a binding. I remind you that the bottom was processed with a baby ham. The ruffle is always followed by a binding. We haven't used an overlock at all. The summer is on, so we need tunics and something similar. I like to look gorgeous on the beach. Don't be lazy and make clothes for yourselves. That's all for today. We are Paukšte Irina and the tailors who make such amazing items. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.